Chris Jones tries to land a check. Cowley again. Now Shellstrom with a bit of space, winds up and fires. It's blocked by Marsh. Shellstrom picks up his own rebound, tries to force the puck past, and it's snuck in. And Kenny Shellstrom will claim it. That one almost caught everybody out. I think that might have just snuck behind the line.
I don't know whether Shellstrom definitely trying to dangle, and Kosowski, I don't know whether Tanaka put it in. But that was great play from Shellstrom, and something the Blaze want to see a lot more from him. But it looks like they've washed the goal out. Russ Cowley's reaction says it all. That's a good sign for the Blaze, that they're managing to keep the Devils to the outside. And Matt Faulkner usually likes to get into the 1-2 scoring areas, but they're making him shoot from the half boards, and not just the half boards. They're making him shoot along the boards. Generally, you want to make your pass and your play from there rather than take your shot, but he had no choice. And the Blaze defensive unit here of Shellstrom and Devon looking particularly solid as Harvey lands an absolutely huge hit on a Devil who stays down. It looked like it shook. Here's Brad Plumpton. Looked like it shook him up a bit. As meanwhile, Henrik will feed Harvey, and a good glove save from Kosowski. And Plumpton goes straight after Harvey, and the gloves are off from Plumpton. Harvey keeps his on.
And Harvey has sensibly covered up here. And eventually, Plumpton is raging. Plumpton's going after him.
Well, these two are no stranger to each other. Brad Plumpton, a physical defenseman. Harvey obviously showing no interest in dropping the gloves. He looks a little hurt as well. And I'd be interested as Brad Plumpton continued the onslaught while Harvey was down on the ice showing no interest.
And Brad Plumpton, he went down, he obviously felt the check, and there was only one thought in his mind when he skated over. He was after Kevin Harvey. And he is now being sent, or he's speaking with the linesmen and the officials, and he is being sent to the dressing room. Whether this is just to serve out the rest of his 10-minute misconduct and for the rest of the period, or whether this is him being thrown out, we'll find out shortly.
But Kevin Harvey is also being escorted to the dressing room. One can only jest as Adam Henrik will line up for this face-off. He's got Wilson to the left of him, Janan to the right, and Tate and the other Henrik, Michael Henrik, at the point. Michael Henrik will keep this play alive. Wilson behind the net battles with Shveti. Holds on, gives it to Michael Henrik at the point. A blast, the rebound's there. Janan scores! Ryan Janan off the rebound, gets it past Kosowski. There's no washing that one out, folks. Clear-cut chance. And Ryan Janan trying to catch Guillaume Doucet at the top of the goal-scoring tally. Makes no mistake.
Ginand. Mike Henrik is lurking at the point. So's Tate. 1 minute 28 remaining on this power play.
Well, the Blaze have got a couple of big bodies in front. They had both Adam Henrik and Kelsey Wilson. Henrik now in front. And there was a real battle with back to Breyer as Janan roofs it. He does get the second goal on as many power plays. And what a night so far for Ryan Janan. The second period, 2 drawn penalties, 2 power play goals. And well, that's one way to throw your hat in the ring for man of the match. The Devils want goalie interference. Darnell says no such thing. And the Sky Dome on their feet, cheering and shouting, Paul. And now the Devils have got, I wouldn't say a mountain, but they've got a bit of a hill to climb. Kirker will come down the right side.
It's a decent sized hill. Here goes Kirker, fends it in front, nobody there. Shot fired, and that will hit the back of the net, but it will, of course, be waved off. Or has it been given?
It has
in
been
fact,
given.
It has been given. Tyson Marsh responds immediately for the Devils with a cracking shot here. Watch this. Thump, straight into the top corner. Blaze are adamant the net was off.
But I think Tom Darnell, well within his rights to call that one, as it was Olsen that knocked the goal off. But now he's declared no goal. So,
and just given Ben Olsen a penalty for delay of game. Poked away. Chesky works his way back into his own zone for the Devils. 13:21 gone. Chris Blight is over in this near side corner. Turns away from the checking Blaze defenseman. Blight again throws a shot on net. That's wide. Burbright will feed it back round, but the Devils are changing, so possession is given up. And The Blaze defenseman falls behind the net. It's fed, fired and scored. The Cardiff Devils get back within one, and it is Matt Faulkner, and that all came from the error behind the net.
Yeah, Russ Cowley takes it behind the net. There's a little bit of pressure coming. He panics, maybe loses his edge on the poor ice behind the goal. No mistake from Blight to feed the pass in front to Faulkner. And just like that, Paul, 2-1 to the Blaze, but the Cardiff Devils now, well, they've got to have their tails up after this.
Now, Chris Jones tries to get to it, poked away, kick down. Adam Henrik going back into his own zone. Sveti, cross-ice pass, great pass for Chesky, who fires, saved by the Blaze goalie Mike Zacharias. Ben Davis tries to get a shot off as well. They will tangle. Chesky, watched closely by Adam Henrik behind the net. Chesky dumps it back round. Davis tries to work his way out in front. Backhand shot, and what a finish from Ben Davis. That looked in. That is amazing that one's been waved off, because that looked in from this angle. Watch Ben Davis come out from behind the net here.
Well, we heard the clang of the iron, Paul, and if you watch it, you see it hit the post, and I think that looking at the trajectory, it looked like it was going to fall on the line or just in front of it, and then Zacharias seems to slap it away.
Sveti moves over a little. That's won cleanly again by Lord. Marsh on net, wide. Ricochet thrown on net again. This might break for Ashley Tate. He managed to clear it off the boards. The Blaze just sit back. Faulkner. Final 10 seconds. That pass goes astray. It'll be intercepted by Tate. Throws a shot on net. It's wide. Sveti.
Off the sidebar from Ashley Tate. Michael Henrik backs it in front, and Wilson will score on the empty net. 2 goals in 2 games from Kelsey Wilson. 19:59 on the clock. The Blaze win this one 3-1. Oh, and what a way to have your home debut. And he taunts the Cardiff bench as well. I think the Blaze fans are going to love this boy.